Sorryyyyy is an American artist known primarily for her multimedia sculptures and installations. She was born in Boston, Massachusetts in 1969. Her father was an architect, which she later said contributed greatly to how she viewed the world. She graduated from Yale University in 1991 with a bachelor's in painting and architecture. Her multidisciplinary background has a great deal of influence on her practice today. She talks about trying to make work that goes between, mixing the environment that informs architecture and the etherealness that affects paintings.
I studied architecture and painting, so I came to sculpture from those disciplines. I'm always thinking, what can you do in a sculpture that you can't do in a drawing? What can you do in a building that you can't do in a print?
This idea is exemplified in the 3 pieces she made for the Nashua Sculpture Museum in early 2024. The first of 3, Cave Painting, is a hanging collage directly in front of a window overlooking the museum gardens. Torn pictures of landscapes hang from the ceiling alongside other images, like pictures of hands, some of these older paintings, and images of the Sculpture Museum's garden. Little gaps slip through the pictures to show a peek at the garden behind it. In this piece, she uses air as a sculpting material. The quality of the layering is such that it invites the viewer to fully circle the piece.
We're seeing things move all the time around us, so I want to do things that are super physical and our eyes can only do.
The next installation is also the largest, a projection piece titled Slow Dance. 2 planes of torn paper stretch across the room, mirroring each other. Projections spill off of the paper onto the floor, filling the space. The projections themselves change constantly, switching between one large image that uses the papers as pixels to individual scenes that only take up a single piece. This causes the viewer to be constantly drawn in and then forced back away again, taking in the piece from different angles.
To break down the idea, very traditional idea of a sculpture, of an object that you walk around. When you come in here, you're in the round and you're having to move.
The third work, Love Song, features an armature tree that houses multiple rotating projectors. The tree then creates shadows that cut into the pictures moving on the walls. She describes it as an image-making system, where the thing making the images is also something important to look at. The tree tells a story outside of the images. Its branches go through each of the 4 seasons. The work is supposed to envelop the viewer and let their mind mix the shadows with the image so that it all becomes one environment. In this collection, C creates structures that play with the viewer's sense of time through the use of image and projection. She explores the lines between picture, sculpture, and installation, and then crosses them. This playfulness is a feature she explores throughout her body of work, but truly shines in these 3 pieces.